Aki walks forward, deciding to trust this simple but pleasant thought. Everything will be alright. Right, Tomo? Dun 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 dun. Is this really the good end? Cause I mean she's still stuck. She's still like being choked out by the Anacorus. There's also the fact that like Aki, it was Mitsuki for a second there. It is also a bit weird that there's nothing else here. For a second I thought they were going into like a different path. Like Aki, well, it changes. Aki is a lot older, which doesn't really make sense. But what I'm thinking of is that by wishing for her to be very far away, what if it's very far away, not in spatial dimensions, but like in time dimensions? You know what I mean? What if she was born like 10 years earlier? That's how the Anacorus wished made the thing true. Okay, let's look at the where is it? The profiles. Here we go. Okay, Akibara Yume. That's all we can have of her. Sometimes feel like she was born before her time. Met Mitsuki Reina at the playground and helped her solve problems with her parents. Works as a child psychologist. Kids love her. Likes to get lazy sometimes. Likes to get a little quirky. She just rolls around in the grass outside for some reason. Barely gets up in the morning after 5th alarm clock. Loves the kids anime about a strange bear. Yo, this is me. And she's dead. I guess the wish that she made. That's one way to be very far away, is that if she was born like 10 years before her time, and also she effing died. Like, that's one way to be very, very far away. Because you're far away in time, and you're also far away in, like, life. Mitsuki Reina, unwanted child, grew up withdrawn and lonely, which had a profound effect on her character, thought her birth was a mistake. Met Akibara Yume one day and became friends with her. Thanks to Aki, found common ground with her parents and changed her fate. Accepted Soda's death, no longer blames herself for making a mistake, and now a confident person, happy to help others. And she helped Natsumi, Kuwa, Midori, and they have become friends. And then this lady didn't even show up. A lone wolf, insidious and cunning, thinks she's the best judge of life. So we don't even get to see her like growing up in this one. Asahi, I know, embarrassed by his name because it sounds feminine. Dating a girl from the Magician's Club. They're studying triangle together and trying to stop the disappearance of kids. And then now she's better, resembles a quivering fawn, loves video games, is willing to level up all night long. She looks at you, she's right close to leveling up, and you look like just enough XP. Doesn't like studying, steals a hair clip from the store, and returns it to the clerk, becomes Mitsuki's best friend, gains self-confidence. It's just that easy. Good at sports, captain of the women's soccer team because of her brother's disappearance, looks into all the strange disappearances in the town. So her brother still disappeared. As a child, she almost got lost herself, but some forces led her back to her home. Believes that her brother saved her. Is this like 11.9? And he's just dead. Died at the clearing. Wait, are you telling me that one kid we saw was him? As a kid? Mitsuki saw her weak since birth, always at death's door. Due to poor health, spent her entire childhood at home. Dreamed of being a cop when she grew up and died of pneumonia. Alright. The final thing we need to do is we need to go to Urban Legends, because apparently one of these is about Haruki, and he just effing died. Okay. And of course, is a magic flower that grants wishes. It can be spotted in places associated with paranormal phenomena. There's a haunted place in your town. The spiky vines of Anacorus are sure to grow there. The anomalous flower itself has an unusual appearance. It only has 3 green-colored petals and many stamens. The plant exudes a heavy cloying aroma reminiscent of lilies and vanilla. The scent of Anacorus is elusive and only people with special spiritual powers can sense it. Ordinary people can smell it too. Oop! Never mind. Rumor has it that Anacorus... Wait. Where's the history? That's where the fragrance gets especially heavy. Anacorus blooms where 3 people with special powers have died. Or for my dog barking. First, death, the thorns appear. Second, the buds open. Third, the Anacorus comes into full bloom. If the plant has put down roots somewhere, it completely takes over the nearby land and no new nests appear. Nests? There is a place like this in the town. In Town A clearing outside the town. It is unknown who died there. One unreliable rumor has it that the first was the young man from one popular legend of this town. After the magic plant blooms, it begins to sprout gradually. Initially, it feeds on the energy of paranormal places. The vines are drawn there first of all. New buds begin to swell there. There have been cases of residents, especially children, suddenly disappearing in the town where Anacorus has been spotted. Perhaps the sweet aroma of Anacorus attracts those who can serve it as food. It's hard to believe, but Anacorus can grant any wish. Just one, but you can be sure that it will definitely come true. For this, you need to find a blooming Anacorus and pluck a flower. After that, the buds begin to listen intently to your every word, waiting to hear the right ones. Then make a wish out loud, loudly and clearly. Different people's wishes are fulfilled in turn, so don't be surprised if you have to wait. After all, Anacorus grants wishes posthumously. The more the anomalous flower grows, the more people fall under its influence. The plant starts pulling the life force out of everyone its spiky vines can reach. Is it possible that Anacorus can devour an entire city after becoming into full force? Who knows? Rumor has it that its growth can be stopped by ceasing to make wishes. Then Anacorus will lose its purpose and gradually wither away. Except few people would refuse the temptation to fulfill a cherished dream. Is the posthumous wish worth it? That's for you to decide. Dun 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 dun. A School of Two Ghosts. The old high school of Prefecture A has been closed for about 2 years. There are many legends associated with it, and the building itself has become a favorite place for summoning rituals. The most popular story is the boy without a tongue. According to the legend, one boy had paranormal powers and could sense danger. However, his religious father didn't like it when the boy warned anyone of impending trouble. Okay, what the fuck, Dad? He was tolerating it for a while, and then one day he cut off his son's tongue. Okay, what the fuck, Dad? The boy with no tongue ran away to the school where he died of unknown causes. I think the cause is very known. It might rhyme with Udloss. Now, his ghost leaves writings on the wall warning people of danger, but not everyone knows that the school is haunted by another ghost, the Apple Girl. In life, she was very fond of apple candy. After she became a ghost, she leaves candy for those who finds it interesting. Unlike the boy without a tongue, the Apple Girl is an evil ghost hostile to living beings. Rumor has it that one late night in one of the classrooms, she was tortured to death by a crazy teacher. He shoved lots of apple candy down her throat, saying how much fun he was having playing with her. What the fuck? And since then, the ghost of the poor girl is venting its rage on random people. And paranormal phenomena has begun to occur in the office itself. Students complain about frequent blackouts and a haunting apple aroma. This is the classroom where the girl H performed the summoning ritual. The other students chose a neighboring, safe classroom with a sign on the door. Thanks to such vivid ghosts, the abandoned school has become a popular place to summon the dead. Even the rules of the ritual were gradually modified as if tailored specifically to the local ghost. At night, go to a place where life used to be in full swing, but now no one dwells. Burn a hair and recite the summoning spell. And we know this one counts from 100 to 0. No stumbling, got me stumbling. When you finish counting, recite the banishment spell, do everything right, and the dead will answer your question. Make a mistake and you or someone dear to you will die in 6 days. We'll gladly rip out your tongues. So they fucked up because they did it in the wrong classroom. One of Prefecture's A's popular urban legends tells of a way to cast a hex. You should use a figurine that bears a resemblance to the victim or a toy. To enhance the effect, place the victim's hair inside. Wait for nightfall and take the figurine with you to a deserted place, best of all to a forest or a park. Sprinkle your blood on it, then mentally, reciting the words of the hex, pierce its head with a knife. At the end, dig 2 similar pits, bury the cursed item in one of them. Leave the second pit empty. You bear full responsibility. Many forget to add an important detail to the legend. The hex should not be cast during the full moon. In light of the full moon, the spell becomes ineffective. The caster risks falling into the rift between the world of the living and the spirit world. Under the moonlight, the boundary between the world thins, and the risk of ending up on the other side is very high. The spirit world will instantly start sending nightmarish visions to the uninvited guest. The trek through the other world is like a dream, and one must wake up quickly before the nightmares do any lasting harm. Natsumi did hers during the full moon, right? So that's why she got in this place. Even if one manages to return, there is a high risk of falling into the rift again, especially in places associated with otherworldly forces. For your own safety, be wary of playing with dark magic, for when you cast a hex, you are digging 2 graves. Okay, the dead lover. Talks about the dead lover have been going on for decades. The lover is a neutral ghost, neither evil nor kind. The important thing is to follow the established rules of the ritual. The ritual itself is called 3 Nights with the Dead Lover and is basically a love spell. There are several versions about the origin of the lover, but the most popular one sounds as follows. A beautiful young man who is madly in love with this girl is killed due to an accident. Instead of mourning her dead lover, the girl quickly finds another. Since then, the dead lover has been bloodily punishing the unfortunate whose love isn't strong enough, and doing his best to aid those who are faithful to their beloved. Therefore, only people who are completely sure of their feelings seek his help. Usually, the dead lover helps lovers invisibly, but there is no a way to request his patronage directly. Then the object of your passion will definitely reciprocate. Coffee break. But first, you need to prove to the lover that your feelings are strong. If he finds them wanting, he will become angry, remembering his unfaithful girlfriend, and take brutal revenge. Below is the method of summoning for girls. To summon the lover, you have to firstly apply pink lipstick to your lips. Use the same lipstick to draw a male silhouette on a window pane. Secondly, take a photo of the person you want to bewitch and paint their face with the same pink lipstick. Having done this, it is necessary to stay awake 3 nights in a row and observe the drawing on the window. If the lover responds, his silhouette begins to illumine the window and the drawn figure gradually erases itself. All 3 nights, the lover tests the feelings of the person who summoned him. In case of success, the spell works as effectively as possible. The bewitched person begins to love you as they would love no one else in the world. They no longer need anyone else but you. You can also stop halfway through by simply sleeping in another room. Then the lover realizes that his services are being refused and leaves. If the ritual is being performed by a guy, the rules change a bit. The silhouette on the window is drawn not with lipstick, but with a green marker or paint, because using a lipstick would be girly. If the color of the lipstick or marker is different, the lover may not show up. Not everyone can endure the lover's trials. Think before you call him, because there's a reason they say love can't be forced. And yet, all is fair in love and war. Fear the vengeful spirits that are full of malice and bitterness. There are many ghost entities around us, but they aren't always aggressive towards the living. However, if a ghost is haunted by strong negative emotions, its essence is distorted and vilified by hatred. Such spirits lose their minds and cease to control themselves. They become driven by a single strong desire akin to obsession. It is most often directed at the living, whom the vengeful spirits wants to harm. Sometimes it targets someone specific, sometimes, as in the case of the famous Apple Girl, it harms anyone that it doesn't like. If you feel the gaze of a vengeful spirit, don't despair. All is not lost yet. You can try to ward off the wraith with protective amulets or spells. Or you can try to put it to rest. To do so, you need to know the cause of its death. There are different ways to banish evil. You can always save yourself. But not many people had succeeded, so good luck. Alright, thanks. And finally, the story of the boy. They are nearby. Every day, every hour, every second, they're scrambling behind walls, hiding behind cars, blending in with the tree crowns. They swarm around in my head like a swarm of restless insects. I feel every touch of their tiny hairy paws. I see them. The others don't, just like in a horror manga. This guy hates dogs and cats, and they're all over the place. I never asked to be born the hero of a ghost shonen. I'm more into sports stories. Never asked for it, but got it nonetheless. They are everywhere. They decompose, rot, stink. Creepy creatures. Wherever I go, they're there. When I come home, I see them on my bed. They stare and open their toothless mouths, spreading stinking saliva. They don't need me, they're just there to be. It's me who's invading their world, not the other way around. I'm scared, I'm a foreigner there. It seems that one day they'll spot the uninvited guests and tear them apart. No one in my family sees the dead. My parents don't believe in ghosts. Well, you better start believing in ghost stories because you're in one. My sister feels my fear, so she involuntarily grows more and more distant. My friends shun me, thinking I'm sick. I can't stand being alone. But there's this girl who lives in the neighborhood. She often calls for walks and we play on the playground for long periods of time. Feels warm and peaceful next to her. Even the creatures retreat when we're together. There must be something about Yakibara Yume they don't like. She is my salvation. Was it not for her, I would have given up, lost my mind, allowed the creatures to swallow me. I'm so glad Yume cares about me. I wish she'd keep smiling at me. Her smile is so beautiful, so peaceful. But once again, my world begins to crumble. There's a new creature, huge, creepy, full of hatred. I hear a whisper. It calls incessantly, interrupting Yume's voice. No, don't take her away. What do you want from me, ghost? I ain't afraid of no ghost. I ain't afraid of no bed. Stop, go away. Get out of my dreams. Get out of my head. You don't belong there. Get out, get out, get out. This creature hates me. It abhors all life, the sound of a heartbeat, the warmth of breath. Our worlds don't normally intersect, but since I can see it, it can see me. It won't tolerate me. It gets stronger every day. I'm no longer myself. The rot spreads through my thoughts. It devours from the inside like an incurable disease. Nothing can help me anymore. I'm sorry, but we'll have to part ways. Don't be sad without me. Forgive me, sister. Forgive me, my neighboring salvation. I must go and die where no one will find me. No one must see the decomposing body spreading the stench of damnation around. Like a cat, I'll quietly go wait to die to the place where the faint vanilla scent comes from. This place is calling for me. I follow the call and end up in a weird clearing wrapped in creepy thorns. Thorny roots sprout from a different, unknown space. They seem hungry and malnourished. Has the sweet aroma lured me to become food for this creature that has taken the form of a plant? Whatever, I don't have long anyway. The creature is ready to finally tear my soul apart. I lean against one of the trees like an old man. That's where I see him. A strange man. No, not a man anymore, a ghost. He isn't good or bad, and he exudes not the stench of decay, but something sweet. Vanilla. The ghost has been in the clearing so long that it has soaked up the glowing scent of the creepy plant that craves my death. You'll be gone soon, says the stranger. I'm no longer capable of speaking, so I nod. I feel sorry for you. Got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Hit me! Okay, the ghost says sadly there's a sincere love in you. I don't say anything. And of course grants wishes. Do you want to make a wish? Why is he telling me all this? Is this figure just a vision in my disintegrating mind? The ghost's words sound too good to be a figment of an inflamed imagination. So my wish will be granted? I should warn you beforehand. The wish will definitely be granted, but only after you die. Such is Anacorus, so choose wisely. Why make such jokes? When I die, I won't need a wish anymore. Now and only now, I need a miracle capable of banishing the creature that has practically taken the last shreds of my life. Anacorus is an amazing flower. You can even wish to come back to life again. It's pointless, then the creature would just kill me again. I'd rather wish for the monster to disappear. I'll die, but I'll be the last one it reaches. Very noble, I like you. I too will make a wish. I don't understand anything. Didn't this man die long ago? I was the first. I had no opportunity to pluck the flower, for the Anacorus had taken roots in my corpse. But to whom, if not to me, does the precious opportunity to make a wish belong? And so I got one miracle as well, for I am special, the first. For a long time I hesitated, even when the second and third died, even when Anacorus gained power. I wasn't sure of what exactly I wanted, but it's time to break the lingering slumber. Anacorus is hungry. I think I'll wish for your salvation. Seriously? You'll be alive again, the ghost adds, swaying contentedly from side to side. It's sad not to see one's beloved again, not to say goodbye. I'll be back? I'll be alive? You'll live a little longer. You will breathe until you meet your beloved again. Wonderful, wonderful. And then having met her, you will return here to the Anacorus, to the dead. I don't understand. Why would someone be so cruel? Why give life only to take it back soon? What's the point of wasting a precious posthumous wish on an unknown, pathetic, dying boy? Thank me, young lover. Such gifts are rare. And in return, tell everyone you can about the Anacorus. It withers if no one makes wishes. Why should I help a strange ghost and an even stranger flower? Don't you want to live a bit more? The creature is already lurking at the edge of the clearing. I want to live, so I agree. Wonderful, wonderful. Having said that, the heartless ghost vanishes. I hear his chuckle. I don't have the strength to sulk or get angry. The creature swallows me completely. I die. Darkness comes, endless darkness smelling of lilies and vanilla. But very soon the ocean of Anacor's flowers rustles, surging with noxious foam, and I'm alive again. I stand in the clearing. I don't see the creature, it died thanks to my wish. What should I do now? I'm alive once more, but only until I meet my beloved again. Where are you now, the neighboring girl? If I want to live, I can't see you. How cruel. But life turns out to be much scarier than I could have imagined. Yume has vanished. No one can find her. Despite my fear of death, I too go on a search. I want to ask the old man from the clearing, but the Anacorus confuses me, preventing me from going back there. Yume is never found. I've decided that I'm partially responsible for her disappearance. What if she got caught by ghosts because she was friends with me? These thoughts are scarier than the creepy creature, but there's nothing I can do about it. A terrible joke of fate. I'm allowed to live with my parents and my annoying sister. Live. I keep seeing creatures, but now it's like they're afraid of the cloying aroma coming from me. Man, it's so peaceful these days. I haven't encountered the likes of them in a very, very long while. An ordinary life, despite the otherworldly presence of rotting bodies. What a line. I keep the promise I made to the ghosts from the clearing. At first, I just spread rumors about a magical, wish-fulfilling flower. Then I create a special website where I talk about the places where Anacorus grows. He's the guy? Haruki's brother is the guy? The site becomes surprisingly popular and keeps growing without my help. It goes on for 6 years. One day I go to an old school building to perform a silly ritual. Why use a spell to summon ghosts when I can already see them standing in the corner of the classroom, fragrant with apples? I ask them what to do. The boy with the bloody chin remains silent. The girl with the bloody school uniform tells me to leave. I ask them if they'd answer my question, should I count to 0? The girl throws an apple at me. Rude. I don't like them. I warn my sister not to go to the old school building, but she goes there, and then our lives take a turn for the worse. A month after the visit of the old school, Haru asked me to play a prank on her friend Mitsuki, a cruel prank. I agree. I want to punish both of them for not listening and going to the old school building despite knowing the danger. And then this happens. I see her. No! I had a feeling there was some kind of ghost attached to Mitsuki Reina before, but it looked sleepy, vague, constantly hiding. But the moment Mitsuki rushes out of the office, screaming, her ghost companion takes shape. You will breathe until you meet your beloved again. I knew she was dead. I didn't think the heartless ghost prediction would come true. But no, fate turns out to be more insidious. The moment our gazes meet, my heart squeezes. Out of joy, terror, and unexpected pain spreading throughout my body. She doesn't recognize me, but I realize it immediately. I realize that I'm about to die. Darkness envelops my eyes. I collapse to my knees, sliding my hands over the paint. So that's how it is. That's how I die. I don't want to say goodbye to life and leave my sister behind, but there's no point in complaining either. After all, I died back then, 6 years ago, at the clearing with Anacorus. The whim of the heartless ghost allowed me to be with my family for a little longer. Thanks to his pointless whim, I've met her again. I have no regrets. I die again. And now, being dead, I taste the sweet flavor of Anacorus once again. I hope Yume finds peace. I hope she'll be alright. And I can rest. Sleep in a cradle of intertwining thorns. Good night. No! Okay. I think that's it. I think I might have all of them. What? There's more? Read all scenes. So I missed one scene then. What's the scene that I could have finished? Explore all 3 choices on the first day. What do you mean do all 3 choices on the first day? Alright, so the way to get to the 3 things on the first day is if we start. And then here is where I should do the 3 things. Okay, so I'm gonna save here. Let's go there. Okay, so let's have some juice. I make my way to the ground floor and downtown. There is such an impenetrable silence all around that it almost seems like the house is uninhabited. Even when Dad is home, the stifling atmosphere doesn't ease up in the slightest. He's quiet as if he were undead, though he used to laugh loudly and joke around. Oh. Guilt makes my throat even more sore. I go into the kitchen and pour myself some water, no longer wanting juice. It's tasty as... Water goes down the wrong throat. The wrong throat? Whose throat did it go down under? Don't go down through. I seized with a cough and the glass slipped from my hand, but I managed to catch it on the fly. Like, down the wrong hole makes sense, but down the wrong throat is crazy. Phew. Oh, but it's too late. Water is already spilled everywhere and the glass is now wet all over. Way too wet. It sneakily escapes my fingers. Oh. I spent some time cleaning up the mess. Alright, so I'm guessing that's the first one. Okay, yeah. And this is like, which one should you pick first? So let's go back here. So we did these first two, now let's do the exercise one. I need to stretch. My leg is more than likely sore for a reason. I've been spending far too much time laying around. Without exercise, I'll quickly become as stiff as a tree. And one! I raise my arms up toward the ceiling. And praise the Lord! My muscles give out and my arms come falling down. Sports really aren't my thing. This is not sports, lady. This is just doing exercises. But it's too soon to give up. I tried doing squats. Phew. 1, 2, ack! One of my legs inexplicably wraps itself around the other. What? Room tilts and the table standing in the center begins to approach inevitably. Ah! I collapse forward. The table staggers and one of the stuffed toys sitting peacefully on it flies out the window. What? Good thing it's... Oh no, it's open. When did I open it? Oh my god, the lady. Oh, sorry, Mr. Dog. I immediately go outside and rescue him. Okay, so that... We got all of them. Alright. that's funny. Alright, let's see, which one else do I need? Yeah, okay, I need all the funny scenes. Because apparently there's some funny scenes. So we go here. Some extra scenes here. Alright. Oh, how many are there? Let's see how fast they are. There's commotion all around. People are laughing, talking loudly, running back and forth, eating hot chip in line, trying to visit as many booths as possible. The fall fest is in full swing. I've been dreaming of coming here. At least in the extra section, dreams come true. Nah, it's cool here. We should try this and this and that. Let's conquer this fest. Of course. Raise it to the ground. Exactly. It's hard to make jokes when you agree with everything. Don't call her that, Mitsuki. What the fuck? I'll let you raise the festival to the ground if that's what you want. You can't let your sister do everything. I can't? You can't. Life is so damn difficult. I still have so much to learn. You mean we shouldn't have bought up all the baked jams in the neighborhood? We shouldn't have. So difficult. Where did you get all that money? A lady's gotta have her secrets. Even from me? If I buy you all the goldfish in the neighborhood, will you forget this conversation? Don't. Let's just wait for the fireworks. Oh, of course, I especially ordered one which will depict your face halfway up the sky. Seriously, how are you doing this? That angelic expression on your face doesn't match your character. Where is Yume? She was supposed to go to the festival with her boyfriend, no? A boyfriend? Do you have a boyfriend, Sora? Now you're acting like an overprotective dad. Oh, I think I see her. Oh, they're glowing with... This is the Totomo bear. Oh, they're glowing with happiness. I've never seen Yumi glow like that. Wait, is that a Totomo bear? Let's pretend we didn't see it. Alright, let's go to that booth. You can shoot a gun and get a prize there. Which one do you want? I'll shoot anyone for you. What? Nana. The two figures in bright kimonos gradually withdraw, blending in with the colorful crowd. Okay, what is... Okay, I'm gonna see a few of these. I'm not gonna watch all of them. I'll go through them on my own, but let's see which ones are the... Fuyumi, like I said, is my favorite character because she's a girl boss and doesn't afraid of anything. Come on, lover, I'm ready. Test me. I'll do anything. I'll prove myself worthy of Senpai's love. Alright then. Hold on, you're talking? You've just talked. I heard you. Hey. Huh? What? An old school? And a mop? Clean this place up. What? Clean up. This place is dirty. Rotten apples scattered everywhere. Fine, I'm ready. Phew, cleanliness. I had to kick 2 unknown mutants, of course, but no big deal, I managed. What do you mean 2 unknown mutants? Xavier and Magnetos are gonna get on your ass. I suppose, okay. I also rebuilt the staircase since it was endless. And I weeded the lawn around the building. There were some stinky, spiky weeds growing everywhere. I burned them in the backyard. And I took down the hanged idiots on the ground floor. You can't imagine the dust on them. Alright, then here's the most terrible trial of all. Read. What's this? A book? My son is dedicated to the despicable woman who dared to leave me for the creep next door. She mourned me for only 3 years. Can you imagine? 3 years? Such a negligible period. She didn't love me at all. 3 years is like... Are you kidding me? I thought it was going to be like 3 days or something. 3? I'm starting to get enraged. Let's drop the subject. Read it out loud with expression. Alright. Your eyes are like a tender sardine I had for breakfast. The beauty of fish is not to be underestimated. Your voice is like a tuna song. Do not send your beloved these sonnets because these are awful. Beg your pardon? I'm a poet and I know it. Hope I don't blow it. That's how I see it. Your hands are like 2 oysters. No, please, no, I have mercy. But this is just the first collection out of 200. And so begins the most terrible trial of the dead lover. Your hands are like oysters, but Fuyumi, of course, passes it. Let's go. That's my girl. She doesn't afraid of anything. Is there another Fuyumi one? Oh, well, here's Gendo. Okay, let's do this one. Natsu Natsu. What a pleasant meeting. Oh, I've made you a bento, mistress, with octopus-shaped sausages just how you like it. And a sweet omelette? Of course, mistress, but I don't see fried chicken. Forgive me, mistress, please don't beat me. Summer vacation is coming up, so I'm in a good mood. Fine, I forgive you. Mistress is most kind. To make up for my blunder, I will do all your summer homework. Dobby is free, you're supposed to do it anyway, then... I'll catch, tie up, and cage those hateful chicks that annoy you during breaks. They will never see the sunlight again. All who look at you funny must suffer, Mistress Natsumi. Suffer! Ah! What a horrible nightmare. As if straight from a horror movie. Although... No, definitely a nightmare. Some people... I mean, nowadays... I don't think that's a nightmare. The dream leaves Natsumi with a dual feeling. This Haru. Oh, this is the... Oh, this showing MC protagonist. Secondary. Oh! Greatest crossover episode of all time. Senpai and other senpai. Oh, hello. You're friends with Mitsuki Reina, right? My sister friends with her. Ah, I see. Yeah. It's sad when your screen time is so scarce, isn't it? You don't say. It's hard to be a secondary character. By the way, what's your name? I'm not telling. Hey, what's the big deal? Not telling. Come on, spit it out. No! I can't call you senpai like hell. You're a senpai to me. No. And I'll take a guess. Yeah, mystical forces activate. I see a letter A. Asahi? No, can't make it further. Phew. Asahi Kesuke? Asuke Ryoma? Not telling. Asuke Temon? I'm Doraemon. I'm Doraemon. I don't know anything else about Doraemon. All I know is that he sounds like this. Ahasei Momotaro? Asahi Sebastian? Not telling. Asahi Asobase? Fine, I give up. Triceratops? That's where you're gonna give up? The night is just getting started, brother. Yeah, you guessed it. Ugh, damn you. And what's your name? Not telling. Triceratops? Yeah. They're so like... Did we just become best friends? Okay, I'm gonna end it there. If you made it this far, I appreciate how much I can subscribe. Like and comment. Oh, these are... Okay, one more. One more. I like Smug Tomo over here. Smug Soda. I tried to wake you up, but you were sleeping. Weeks passed, months, years, but you kept sleeping. Well, I'm sorry. It's alright. I understand. And you weren't doing anything else, just trying to wake me up? Ghosts don't have a lot of ways to pass the time. Oh. So I was spying on people. Very informative, by the way. Boy, what I haven't seen or heard. For example, I know where one escaped convict had buried his loot. Wow. Wow. When you fly under people's windows, you hear a lot of stuff. I can imagine. I also know that one guy who loves magic tricks is in love with Mitsuki. Oh. Well, you know when you fly under people's windows. And someone named Takahashi Kohime loves manga of one specific genre. I've also helped solve a few crimes. Played a poltergeist a bit and pushed the detective to the right evidence. And one time I pranked a few intrepid fools who decided to make a video at night in an abandoned mental hospital. I was flying, scaring them, locking and opening doors. It was fun. I'm glad you weren't bored. Of course I wasn't, except Nana wouldn't let me near her. It seems the aura of her depression was warding off any possible ghosts. I could help her, cheer her up, arrange her personal life. Although she didn't really have a crush on Haru's brother, she just wondered if he was really connected to the spirit world. Really? What? Daisuke himself, meanwhile, loves someone else. How do you know that? When you fly under people's windows, you hear a lot of stuff. I don't want to know what you heard. Flying underneath his window. And so Aki learns all the gossip for the last 7 years. She isn't sure if she needs this information, but Tomo's very proud of herself. And that's what matters most. They said this is not canon, right? This is definitely canon. Like this is what she would do. Alright. Like I said, I'm gonna end the video there. It's been a month or so of Grace's Posthumous Wish. There is a new game of theirs coming out. I'm definitely gonna try it out. Because I like this one a lot. I just hope in the future they let their video, their music on YouTube. Because I hated having to, like, you know, make the audio had to mute the audio because of the copyright claims. Definitely like the story. Like I said, I really like the twists of Aki being dead. She's seeing dead people all the time, which really did bring things together. And I really liked afterwards. Like, some of the endings weren't canon, I guess, but I really liked afterwards seeing how they came together. And we got to see, like, things that could have been with them. Anyway, if you made it this far, I appreciate it. Subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you on the flip side. Bye.